Entrepreneur. Fix your hair.
Good evening, good evening. Good evening. As you are joining us, just say hello, hi, let us know where you are joining us from. Good evening. How you are doing, my market people? How market today? Good evening, good evening, good evening. Please share. Help me share. Ẹ jọ̀wọ́ o Dalu. Help me share. Good evening. Help me share. Please help me share. Ẹ jọ̀wọ́ Dalu. Help me share. Oh. Good evening. Good evening. Please say hello, hi. Let me know you are joining us. Let me know where you are joining us from. Good evening. Oh, 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 oh. Kábíyèsí. Good evening, everyone. Today I'm here with you. I'm here alone. So you guys have to contribute. You guys have to contribute. Today is going to be a bit different. Good evening, good evening. How you not day? Tell a friend to tell a friend. Please come. I got a gist for you. Please, please, please come. Today's going to be awesome. It's going to be wonderful. This is the program we call Life Beyond the Church Wall, where we get to talk about our family, our home, our children, our lifestyle, and our businesses. Please tell a friend to tell a friend. I want to start today. Today is going to be awesome. I got a lot of gist for you. And I would like us to finish the topic we started last month. It was a very long topic because you guys keep sending us questions. You keep sending us questions. I brought greetings from Bragijo, Pastor Timothy, Sister Mary, Sister Toyi. They are all doing well. They just want me, they give me a challenge just to be here today on my own. And please, we must pass this together, please. So tell a friend to tell a friend, we have to pass this together. Gbọ́dọ̀ Feli, please help me contribute. Say hello, so I can do a shout out and tell I can do a shout out to you. Please help me contribute. So tonight we continue to talk about the third party. Please, if you are here, share, enjoy. Thank you, Elizabeth. You know, my sister, you are so wonderful. I owe you a lot. Inbox me your mobile number. After this show. Inbox me your mobile number. Thank you. Please come and help me. I'm doing a challenge and I must now fail this challenge. Bragidion, all of them are waiting for me to pass this challenge. Please contribute, say LOI. Let's rub minds together. I got quite a few questions here that we were unable to finish last week. And I also want us to finish the topic we started last month, talking about third parties in our marriage, the advantages and disadvantages of third parties in our marriage. Please help me. Where should I even start? Let me start from the question from last week. Let me start from the question that we were unable to finish last week because we finished early. So please, I want us to contribute. And if you have any question for me, inbox me on +4474 666 90434. WhatsApp only. +44 74 666 90434. Please, WhatsApp only. So I want to go to this question that we were unable to finish last week. Good evening, guys. Please, how can I get my wife to understand? How can I get my wife to understand children are different to each other? One of our sons is a slow learner. My wife has been going from one mountain to another, saying it's my family that is behind my son's case. I've tried to explain to her that I was like that when I was young, but things change. Immediately I get to uni. I love you. I love your last Monday program. God bless. So this man is asking us how, it's not only me now, he's asking us how he's going to convince his wife to realize that children learn differently. They learn differently. And that sometimes it's not something spiritual. That he himself was like that when he was young. So please contribute, send your message. I'll say, to my own opinion, children are never the same. Coming from the same father and the same mother doesn't make them same. They have their own personal way. They have their own personal thing. They develop differently. They grow differently. Some are outspoken, some are not. Some at baby, they don't speak. You know, all those things, I didn't really understand it fully until I have my second child. And I know that thing changes. And even it's not even that. The way they grow, they change patterns. They change patterns every time. You know them for this today and they change patterns tomorrow. Please help me contribute. I think I need to display the questions. Help me contribute to this. So, madam, if you are watching us, I don't know if that woman is watching us, leave your child to. I know I'm not disputing the spiritual aspect of it, but sometimes we personally damage our children's self-esteem, which affect them, which affect their growth, which affects them. So please stop going from one mountain to. You can go to mountain, you can go and pray, but sometimes help this child. Help your child. Talk to him. If you have to do extra lesson, Let your child do extra lesson. Let your child do extra lesson. Oh, shout out, Slim, I love you so much. Shout out to Slim. Please help me. Today, I'm having a challenge. They are giving me a challenge, and I must pass this challenge. So I'm here. I know I'm not here alone. Everybody should join me. Slim, send me your mobile number. I owe you a credit card. Send me your mobile number. I can't get stressed with this cashless policy in Nigeria. So please send me your mobile number. So maybe we'll be able to do that directly into your phone number. So I just want to tell this woman, leave this child, let the child grow. Children learn different. As I was saying, my son, when he was a baby, she hardly cried. He got to a stage like first, second day, I gave back to him. I'll be looking at him, maybe he's breathing. Because maybe because the sister was from my womb, he was crying like a baby. So I was expecting the shouts, the cry, all the jogbo that I saw with my first child. But he wasn't doing it. So I was scared. I was checking him. Is he breathing? Is he okay? Then he was okay. And we thought he's going to be the gentlest child of the family. Guess what? Things change. He's even the one that plays so hard, so much. So these children, they are unique in their own way. God created them in their own way. God created them in their unique way. So if you want to pray for them, pray for God's protection, but help this child's self-esteem. By the time you started telling him that he's the one that is not doing well, he's not doing this, you started taking him to mountain, pray for him. He will see that thing as a problem. You have a responsibility as a mother to declare, to cast and bind over your children. But at the same time, let's help our child. Not all of us will be a fast learner. I've said this in this show before. I never passed my wife once. I'm the dullest among five of us. My parents have 5 children. I am the dullest. But when God started his work in my life, I changed. I never had carry over in my school time. So please, let this child grow. If you have to help him with extra lessons, help him with extra teacher, sit down with him to teach him yourself, and you can pray your prayer, but don't let people escort you. Don't let some fake prophets escort you with money, claiming there is witches in your husband's house or your father's house, leave him alone. He will grow to learn. And we are dullest. I know I have my classmates that might be watching me now when I'm in primary and secondary school. I'm not that bad. I'm an average student. I'm not poor. I'm an average student, but I am not the most brilliant in my class. And I have to retake my O-level exams. I did not pass my O-levels exam first time. So leave this child, please. The Lord will help you to train the child, but leave him. Pray for him. Extra lesson. Put the mother necessary moral support. Don't let him feel inferior. Because by the time you are saying it over and over that it's not this, it's not that, the child's self-esteem will be dying gradually. The Lord will have, thank you so much, Sister Elizabeth. I told you, please help me. I must not fail this challenge. Everybody should help me. We have to pass this challenge together. Yes, Sister Elizabeth said she should leave him alone, but make sure he finishes his work before playing. From there, he will want to improve more, and she shouldn't rush him either. With time, he will adjust. Thank you, my sister. With time, he will adjust. That's if you help him, guide him, bit by some child brain are empty. Whatever you put there is what it will be there. Play is important in child life. Sleeping is important in child growth. So make sure you balance it. There is time to study. There is time to play. There is time to sleep. They call it routine. You have a routine. This part of the world, they call it child routine. So when you follow the routine, no matter how hard it is, don't break it. Don't break it for some time. When you follow the routine with your prayer, things will work. And there's children when they want to resemble us parents, sometimes they took the bad habits of us. And that's why we have to be praying for them. And the dad said that is how he was. So help this child. Put him to the bed. if you don't have to put him to expensive school. Good school doesn't have to be too expensive. The school you can avoid, take extra lesson. If you cannot avoid extra lesson, you yourself be your teacher. Every mother should know how to teach, even if we don't know it. Sometimes they will abuse us. I say that is not how our teacher teach you. At least we are trying our best. And support it. Encourage him. Tell him if whenever he did more than he used to do, encourage him. You can buy him gifts and say, oh, I'm so proud of you. You are good. Yes, I remember now. There was a time when my daughter started school, something started happening, and they said, oh, she's not a snow nailer, but she was our first child. She was clean to us. She didn't associate with friends the way is supposed to. So the teacher called me and we have a talk. How are we going to help her to associate? Then we put on a plan that anytime we saw her playing with someone, we appreciate her. We say we are so proud of you. You say you do good today. So by the time she wanted a reward, she wanted to hear from us that she's doing well. They will continue to do well. The Lord will help us in Jesus' name. And I pray the Lord will continue to be with all our children in Jesus' name. Thank you so much. If you are joining us, please share, please, Dalu, and help me to comment today. And you can also send me a WhatsApp. I'm seeing a WhatsApp message now. You can also send me a WhatsApp on +444 74 666 90434. I am looking at a WhatsApp message now. I might not mention your name. Oh, this woman wants to know. I don't know, maybe it's a woman or a boy or a man or a woman. My favorite color. This question is like I'm at interview. Okay, let me start from favorite color. My favorite color. What's my favorite color? Peach. I like peach, not too pinky, not too purple. I like peach. And what I dislike, lies. I dislike lies. A lot of them. I dislike laziness. I dislike lies. Please, let's continue on this. Okay, don't worry. I promise to answer your question. Send me questions. I will answer. But that's the two things I dislike, and that's my favorite color. And that's my favorite color, please. Yes, let's go back to the topic, the third party in marriage. If you remember, a couple of weeks, it's almost a month now that we started this thing, this third party in marriage. But unfortunately, fortunately, you guys have been sending us questions and we don't want to disappoint you. And so we have to put that on hold to be able to answer your questions. So since I'm here today, if you have questions as well, you can put it on the screen. You can put it on the screen if you have any question for me. So, but today we want to continue. I want us to round up that topic this month. So today we want to continue on third party in marriage. I remember when we stopped, we said we are going to continue with how to make our partner convinced on why they can't associate with friends and danger of the wrong mentor, user, pastor, and marriage. So I will start from how to convince our partner that they can't associate with some certain friend. Good evening. If you are just joining us, just say hello, hi. Let me know that you are here. Today I'm on hot seat. So I'm alone on hot seat. So help me and contribute. Ninja, we will not fight. Oh. I must not fail. No. I'm relying on you guys on this challenge. I must not fail this challenge. So please help me contribute to whatever we are saying. And you can send me your questions as well. WhatsApp only. WhatsApp only. Please. +44 74 666 90434. And you can even call. You can even call into the show. So I want us to start with how to convince our partner on why we can't associate with some certain friend. When the scripture says 1 + 1 is going to be 1, it means that we have to get each other back. And sometimes what I would see, you might not see it. There is a scenario, I can't remember where I hear that scenario before, but I've seen it on I think I've seen it somewhere before, that when husband and wife in the family, we are like going into the war. So some is facing this side and other is facing opposite side. So one that is facing this side will be defending from this side, and one that is facing this side will be defending from the other side to protect the family. So if one see danger coming from this side and tell the other to come and help, and the other refuse to help to tackle the danger might cut them off and they might lose the battle. That's the only way I can explain that scenario. So in this situation, sometimes this scenario is up to two places. Sometimes the other party might be seeing the danger that you yourself is not seeing. The other party might be seeing the danger that you cannot see. And sometimes it's better we listen. I understand. That's why I say it's up to two. I understand that some people do it out of jealousy and out of abuse. Because some people, because they want to abuse their partner, they will want to cut their partner off from people, including their partner family. So, but I'm not talking on that aspect now. I'm talking of the danger. Maybe your friend your husband your friend wants your husband to sleep with her, and your husband don't want to tell you, and he's not telling you, don't let this lady come to our house. If we are not patient to see that why we want to know, if we don't want to know what is happening, we just say, you can never separate me. We've been friends before you come. You don't know what might happen. I don't know if you have heard or have an experience like that your partner will be seeing danger. I'll be telling you, don't do this. If we understand that we are not competing in marriage, we are one. We are fighting the same battle. We are working towards the same goal. We will understand that we need to communicate and understand each other well. When we understand each other, when we know this is not from the heavy, when you know that before my husband, before my wife say this thing, something must be behind it. Sometimes we don't want to tell you what is behind it. But if you are patient, especially when it's coming from a woman, if you are patient, that thing behind it will come out. We don't know how to keep secrets with the person we love. That's the problem of women. Anyway, not all women. Anyway, don't let me make it that way. Not all women. So we don't want to keep the secret. We want to tell you. But when you are not patient, when you just speak it like that, no, never. We have to. Did you know where we are coming from? Did you know this? Ask your partner. Then you can now have a plan. There's no bad thing in creating boundaries with people that you let into your family. That if you don't create boundaries, there will be troubles. So there's no problem with creating boundaries around you. You can create boundaries, but please listen to your partner. The other way, if it's coming from abuse, like somebody that you are seeing that you cannot talk to anybody, he has thousands of friends, but you are not allowed to have one. Anytime you see friends, you are in trouble. They are not treating you as your house girl, as housewife. Then seek counsel. Seek counsel. I didn't say divorce. I didn't say separate. Seek counsel. Because it's the man or the woman might not know what they are doing. Your partner might not understand the implication of what they are doing towards you. They might not understand that they are taking peace towards the love that you show them. So seek counsel. Go to your mentors. Go to people that you respected most. Seek counsel. Mostly professional counselors. They are the best. They have that magic. I'm telling you. They have that magic. So go to professional counselor and they will help you out. The Lord will help us in Jesus' name. Please help me comment. Implication of third party in marriage, implication of third party in marriage. So we want to go to danger of wrong mentor, user, or pastor. Where are we starting from now? Okay, let's go to mentor. Wrong mentor. Is it possible to have a wrong mentor? Yes. How will you realize? How will you realize that this man, like my, don't worry, I always mention Mama Adejumo. I love that woman so much. She said, there are expired mentors. To be honest, there are expired mentors. That doesn't mean you will not respect them. That doesn't mean you will not honor them. But the roles of mentorship, some mentorship, they can lead you to where their knowledge is, the limit of their knowledge. Everybody have limits of their knowledge. There's no island of knowledge. So having another good mentor is good. But be careful when choosing your mentor. Don't choose somebody that will laud you as your mentor. Somebody that will tell you that if that man if he talk like that to you, pack your load and get out. Get out of that house. Or slap your wife. If you slap her, she will respect you. All those ones are not mentors. They are there to ruin your family. And sometimes when they see that they cannot penetrate to know everything that is going on in your family again, now they turn to, we cannot call them, they started to be, I don't want to use, I'm trying to frame my words. I don't want to use a bad, I don't want to say annoying. I don't want to say, they start to expire. Let's use it that way. I don't want to use the words that is not good. They start to expire. So in your marriage, choose your mentor very well. The person that mentor you when you are single might not have the equipment, the capacity, the knowledge, the wisdom to mentor you when you are married. The one that is mentoring you when you are married as well, they are not perfect in all areas. No one man can mentor you in business, marriage, lot of things together at the same time. You have to choose your mentor properly. When we talk about user, there are a lot of users out there. They will not say the truth because of the benefit of the things they are taking from you. They will not tell you truth. And they will mislead you to lose your marriage. They will mislead you to lose your marriage. I have people that no matter what it is, they don't care. They will not look at my face. They will say the truth to my eyes. And immediately we sort it out. It is finished there and in. And guess what? She's a woman. So when I know that I want to hear the truth, my brain, when things is happening, things happen, things occur. I know that this thing, I don't know what. I will speak to her. She will judge me. She will condemn me. She will cast me. And she will love me back and hug me back. And I will cry on her neck. And that is the end. So, but a lot of users are there. They will come to your marriage and say, this is this. Because you are useful to them. Especially we ministers, we need to be careful. Because somebody is the most soloist, is the worship leader of your church. You didn't have, you will all the church program, she has to be there. And she's neglecting her duty and responsibility in the house. She's neglecting the man. She doesn't even know what the man is eating. And you are not asking her, Sister Nagbaja, how's your husband? I always say it, any minister, you have to go with your partner. Go, let your partner support what you are doing. Be together. Have the same vision together. It helps you to go a long way. Don't let us use any talent in our church. Don't let us use them against their marriage. Their marriage is their number one assignment. Then every other thing is part of it. When their marriage works, when their home is settled, they will function well in church, in ministry, in anything they want to do. The Lord will help us in Jesus' name. The Lord will help us in Jesus. Let me quickly read this. I saw like 2 questions. I'll see if I wanted to answer. I'm sorry if I don't answer your question. It's not an oversight, but some question I will keep it to my ogas. So when my ogas are here next week, they will be able to sort it out. Let me small girl like this, let me answer the one I can answer. Okay. Okay, I will answer this. Just because it is common between women, I might not say. Hello, ma. Do you have personal relationship with your in-laws? My in-laws are watching me. Oh, I have personal relationship with them, especially your mother-in-law. Yes. I have a relationship with them. And my mother-in-law of a blessed memory, I still miss him up to today, because the gap, the vacuum she left, nobody has been able to fill it. And that's just the truth. So my mother-in-law took me like a mother, and she's my favorite in my husband's house. She is my favorite. Good evening, ma. Good evening, my oga. How are you, ma? How was work today? Please help me. They give me challenge. Please contribute. Let me win. Let me win this challenge. I'm on hot seat today. So let me win. So by next week, we'll be able to tell them that I do well. So they give me challenge. I'm here alone today and I'm on hot seat. Please help me comment. I must not face this challenge. So the question, yes, I have relationship with my in-law. Starting from my mother-in-law, she's a wonderful woman, and she never took me like a wife. She took me like a child. And I mean it, this is not because I'm alive. Heaven bear me witness. She loved me, and I love that woman today. And I'm telling you, I still miss her. And you know, a lot of things that you cannot get away with your mother-in-law, I get away with it. I cannot proudly come here and board and say I cook for my mother-in-law. Though we didn't live together, but I visit when I was still in Nigeria. I visit often. So many times I won't know that my mother-in-law is cooking. She will cook my food and I will eat. And she wouldn't even ask me to go and wash the plate. You know, all these things, is the heart. I never have the heart of like, let my mother-in-law die before I get married. No, I want to have mother-in-law. I want to experience mother-in-law. And I've been praying for mother-in-law that will take me like a child. And I get one perfectly. And my father-in-law is doing great. He's 90-something. We still talk last week. Yeah, so I call him on my own. So we still talk. I have a great relationship with my in-laws, and my mother-in-law to death. She's my best, not only my best friend, she's my prayer warrior. My mother-in-law will go to, if you are CSC, you will know Ikeji Arakeji. My mother-in-law will go to Ikeji Mountain just because of me, to go and pray for me, not for a child. So my mother-in-law is my prayer warrior. My mother-in-law is, I don't know, is everything. And there is nobody up to now, nobody can wear a shoe in my life. And the space she left is still very much open. Nobody can contain, and I still miss her every day. So please, if you are young one growing, have a relationship with your in-law. the way you should, even if they are not, don't pay bad evil with evil. Even if they are evil to you. Because I don't know the purpose of that question, but I know that it might be out of curiosity, or probably you are thinking, or probably you want relationship with your in-law and you don't have. Even if they are evil, even if they are doing bad things, just be responding with good things. Just be responding with good things. And with God, with time, things will fall in place. Don't let us make they are not our enemy, they are our family. We now bear their names. And if it's a man as well, take your father and mother-in-law as your own. You take their daughter. It's not easy. You take their daughter away from them. Respect them. Take them as your own. Look after them. Pamper them. Buy them gifts. Give them money. Even if they are okay. Send food. Sometimes send food to them. And that is vice versa. But mostly, I know most men look after their in-law more than women. Mostly women, we are the ones that run away from our in-laws. Please, let's take they are not our enemies. My heart is understandable. Their son is so close to them. Now they want to sing. Their son is saying, let me talk to my wife. They'll be thinking, where is this girl now come and steal my brother from? So please be patient with them. They will adjust. It's not easy to adjust. It's not easy to adjust. So they will adjust. Be patient, be good to them. Have a relationship with them. I will not say, I can tell you I am the one that has offended my mother-in-law. I don't know. We don't have fight, but I just thought that I don't know why she cannot pick fault in me till death. And me too, I don't have any single fault in her till death. So please be patient with your in-laws. They will blend, they will adjust. If you are good to them when they are doing evil, you'll be surprised. They will even be your best friend. The Lord will help us in Jesus' name. Thank you. Oh, Satoyi, thank you so much. Hey, we are fasting. Please help me, help me. They started sending message. They say I try, or they say well done. Thank you, man. Thank you. Please help me. Oh, my Oga said you are lucky to have a good one. Some of them, no matter how good and obedient you are to them, they don't just want you. Yes, my Oga, you are right. I'm not going to say because I have good one, there's no bad one there. I'm not going to say because I have good one, there's no bad one there. But what I'm saying is, the husband and wife have to help in that situation. But we will not disrespect them, no matter how bad they are. No matter how bad they are. And that is why I am not on a real, I don't know. Probably because I have chosen that before people could offend me, and I will take it so deep. I might be offended. I'm a human being. Blood flow through my body. I'm not going to come here and say that I'm not no, I might be offended, but I forgive people easily. Easily, not because of that person, but because of my relationship with God. Because I want to nurture my relationship with God. So they will offend you no matter how worse. They will offend you, but they will adjust. I know what I'm saying. I don't have issue with my father-in-law, but there's a time that if you cannot go like this to my father-in-law's house, or wear trousers to my father-in-law's house, if I go without covering my head with scarf, my father-in-law will give me book to go and read. And if you think he's not going to ask you, next time you come, he will ask you, what did you learn from the book? Those Christian books, because my father-in-law is a pastor in CSC, and there is a conk one. What did you learn from that book? My father-in-law tell me one day that angel will knock my head, that I will start having headache. Oh, then I was small. I am a Christian. I have a relationship with God, but I get offended sometimes when they give me book and you have to explain the book from chapter to chapter. But it gets to a stage that when I'm looking at their house now, I will tie my scarf. After I don't want Baba Wahala. I will just tie scarf. It doesn't take anything from me now. So I know some people thank you, my sister. Shout out to my sister. I love you so much. That's my sister. You see, He knows my father-in-law. I am not lying. That Dr. Yemi Abibola, thank you so much. My father-in-law is a handsome man. He's a lovely man. But there are some Christian principles. You cannot use jewelry. Those period. And the way they love me. He will still talk to me, but he will tell me, I don't want this. He put his foot on the ground. He has his own principle. And I want to marry the son. I have to respect his principle. The issue we have is we don't understand that there are things, our way of doing things in our family is quite different from the way of doing things in other family. When you go to their family, respect their own way of doing things. If it doesn't take too much time, if you are not living together, mostly you might not be living together, but yeah, maybe they come 2-3 days, a week, they will go back now. They will go back. We just have to accept them. If it is our mother or our father, some of our parents are so bad as well. If we can manage them, how come we cannot manage our in-law? Thank you so much. Let me just quickly read Sister Okoyemi's message. As Monica Meshi, you are referring to me. They are just unexplainable. They are uneducated. I don't blame them. Yes, I'm telling you. Thank you, my sister. Education and exposure, not only education and exposure as well is something. Education and exposure goes a long way. They don't see it in any other way. They don't know things that are, there are ignorance that people are changing. There are periods that, and it's up to today, many children of my father-in-law, they don't know how to use medication. Because my father-in-law believed in it was healing without medication. And that is the foundation of Christ Apostolic Church. I wouldn't blame them. So, but it gets to a stage that when they started losing child, they started going to the hospital. There's a song I used to play with when I was young, and I still love that. I don't know why I took when they said, so they are not tired of the old age. Things are revoluting. We have children now. When we were growing up, we play with slate, we play with sand, we play with whatever. We do father-mother play. But now, our children, they are doing iPad, phone, cartoon on the TV. Why can't we tell them that they have to stick to our own sand play? They have to stick to our own stuff that we play. We cook. You know how we cook fake food there. So I know if their heart is understandable, put their heart in prayer. Be a good girl. Create a boundary. Don't go to where they don't like you to go. Even when they call your husband to corner, started saying, but your husband must help you as well. Because in this situation, you will need the support of your partner to make things right. I have one of my friends, my male friend, things like this, and he got to a stage, he said, Mom, when you are doing things, my wife is not coming again. They shout, they say, it's my decision. It's my wife, is not family wife. Because every time, it's either my sister sees something bad, it's either you see something bad, and at the end of the day, one of them stood and said, Sister Lagwede is not that bad. And at the end of the day, it took them like 6 years down the road. They accept the wife like that because they know, because of the son, because they don't want to lose the son, because the son will tell them that if my wife is not coming, I am not coming. I will not come when you are not appreciating my wife. And if I'm coming, my wife is sitting beside me. I want to see, I want to hear what is going on. They were forced to. And the woman as well adjusts herself. She will not go to the mother's spot. They will say, if they say, don't touch something, you don't touch it, they will say, why is she the only one not touching it? But please, let's allow God to do. Do our best. You cannot finish it. Just do our best and let it go. Let's do our best and let it go. The Lord will help us in Jesus' name. Sister Elizabeth says, yes, understanding them is the key and going by their rules. Thank you, ma. understanding them and going by their room might not be convenient. I'm telling you, I've seen a situation whereby I myself know that I am right 100%, but I was on my knee begging my father-in-law for 1 hour or more, just saying I'm sorry for things that I know I'm right. At the end of the day, when they started talking, they said, no, she begged me here. She was on her knee for 2 hours. That girl, she's a good girl. And I say, hey, when did I start to become a good girl? Hey, man, the Lord will help us. Yes, Satoyi, thank you, man. Some rules are not meant to be followed if you want to enjoy your marriage, especially when they have control over your husband. Whatever he wants to do, he must discuss with them or inform them. So how do you respect such a rule? Satoyi, you know, it's not that rule. That rule, the way to respect that rule, to my own understanding, is for you to put your foot down for your husband. Not for your... The fault is not from your in-law. The fault is from your husband. Your husband has not realized that he is now a married man. And his wife is more important in her life now. His own family. The Bible said the way you lay your bed is the way you will sleep on it. The way you make your... I know some people, especially, they call them mommy's boy. We are not overlooking mommy's boy. Mommy's boy will be there. But the rules that is that your husband, if he bring everything from the house, we have to talk about it in our own house and make decision. Because this is not the other family is now extended. This is our nuclear family. We will talk about it. We are not going to be rude to each other. We will communicate about it. They cannot have control over your husband if your husband is not allowed. So even if you are not going to the root, which is your husband, and you are transferring aggression to your in-law, there will be trouble, because your husband will be telling you are disrespecting his own parents. Is your husband that has not grown from being boys, from being mommy child, to being a man and an adult, to set up a room, to lay down his bed the way he wanted to sleep on it. It happens a lot. It happens a lot, especially when the boy is a bit influential, is a bit financial buoyant. A bit financial buoyant than in the family. They will want to control. They will want to tell him what to do. But the problem is the man. It's the man that will tell them that I will... You know, the other time, Sister Tony, you were saying that the man put us into trouble by saying, let me discuss it with my wife. But actually, it's the best thing. Because he cannot make decision. He cannot make decision alone. Please give me one minute. I want to get my tissue. Sorry about that. So the rule starts from the husband, man. The rule starts from the husband. If it's the husband that allow his family to come, and even if it's a woman as well, the rule starts from the woman. The problem is not the family. The problem is the woman. The woman has to. They need to sit down and reevaluate their marriage. They need to sit down and reevaluate their marriage and see is giving too much room for third party. Thank you. Let me just quickly read this. But your guys say not many men ignore their family or they listen to their family more than their wife, and they still expect their wife to listen to the family rules. That one no good, oh my God. That one no good at all. That means the man is still listening to the family. Then the problem is still the man. You want me to respect your family? The family The respect is the reciprocal, but we will just do our own as a child of God. That's what I'm saying. I know some men are like that, you know. Some men are so hard. That's why I said the problem is not their family. The problem is the man. We understand your family nurture you, the family they've been in your life before you get married, but your wife is not an inferior to you. Your wife is your flesh, is your bone, is your body, is you. And that is why they say Mr. and Mrs. So where there is no Mr., you will see Mrs. The Lord will help us. Sister Toyin say, I think it is best to let them know who you are. Let them not know who and what you stand for. They will respect you for it. They will love you and you will love them. Everybody will be happy. Sometimes trying to respect their rule at your own expenses may be dangerous. May God just help us women. Amen. Amen. The Lord will help us. It's very hard anyway. It's very hard. It's only God that can help us. Especially we Africans. We Africans. And I'm telling anybody that is mother-in-laws, father-in-laws, grandparents that is here, whenever your child gets married, leave them. Let them enjoy their marriage. Let them enjoy their marriage. Don't intervene. Don't ask them, did you eat? Did you sneak? Did you drink? Don't ask them. And when they come and visit, or you come and visit them, don't pop nose to what they didn't call you to. But at the same time, wife, husband, don't disrespect your parents-in-law. Don't disrespect your parents-in-law. It's not good. It's not a good thing. The Lord will help us in Jesus' name. I don't know what I do now. Why I'm receiving this message. Should I take one more? I wanted to finish in 1 hour before because I was scared. But let me just take one of these messages. 1 minute. I've closed the app. Let me just take one of these messages. Please. I'm telling you, my Oga say mother-in-law are far better than sister-in-law. I'm telling you. It's the sister-in-law or brother-in-law that even poison mother or father-in-law more. And that is just the bitter truth. They change their heart against us. Then we just have to. Everybody cannot love us. That's just the bitter truth. But for our family's sake, all I'm saying is if it is my parents, if it is other parents, I will not castigate them. Sister-in-law are worse. They often forget they two are going to marry. But most of them are even married. The same thing they cannot accept in their marriage. They will bring it to their brother marriage. God will help us women. Sister Tonya has finished it. God will help us women. That's all I can say. God will help us. I'm sorry, I'm leaving this question. If your number ends with 708, you send me message from Nigeria. I'm leaving this question. Please, I want my Ogas. I will send it to my Ogas. They will respond to you next week. Please. Emma Binundalu. Let me answer another one. Let me see one. And I beg you, I must not fake you. This question you are sending to me, and I beg you, oh. I beg you, oh. Maybe we should stop our mother-in-law tonight. You know what? Oh. Okay. Let me read this. What will you do to a local man that does not like to kiss you in public? Maybe my Oga, Sister Tony. What do you do to a local man that does not like to kiss you in public? Or hold hand with you anyway? To my own opinion, not everybody loves public love display. Unfortunately, but it is good. It's strengthening our love. Are we not kissing each other when we are in the room? in the other room. We kiss each other in the other room now. So if your partner, your husband doesn't like my oga says same with the local woman. So I think I used to believe women, we love to be romantic, we love to see our husband pecking us, kissing us in public. So there are local women, okay, they say with local women and local men. Me too, I love it. I love in French. If Sister Tony is laughing in Spanish, I am laughing in French. But joke apart, it's good to be romantic. And I think there's nothing like local man and local women. It's just that we choose not to do it. We choose not to do it. Even now, churches, pastors are kissing their wife in public so they can encourage, so you cannot lie against church again. The devil cannot make you lie against church. Now you will see pastors kissing each other in church, so you can see that it's good for you to kiss your wife in public. In this part of the world, when you want to greet people, they will hug you. My oga is understanding that not everybody wants it, but it's a good thing. It strengthens our marriage. It makes us still feel wanted. It makes us, you know, it's not only when we want to, there is this habit, not only when we want to have sex, that we have to be romantic. Not only then, especially it validates women when they've been in marriage for more than 5, 6 years, 10 years, the longer they go in marriage, they still want to feel the first love the way we used to feel when you first met. And we need to understand that to make our bed to be enjoyable, we start from outside. But if you don't like to kiss in public, if you don't like to do things in public, it's understandable there are some people that do it. But I want to encourage you to create the habit, because all those things, to me, were transferred from our fathers to us. So we now see it to be a norm. We see it to be a normal thing not to kiss our family in public. Your own wife, not your girlfriend. Not to kiss your wife in public. Not to peck your wife in public. Oyinbo people will hug you and peck you. That's the way they greet you. You are not their wife, or you are not their husband. But your guy just finish the thing, though. But your guy just finish the thing, everything. Not true. That's it, not true. Honestly, my guy, you are on point. Honestly, let me read it out. Some can show it publicly outside, but to be noticed. But sometimes else inside the house. Something else inside. No. There's no show off in marriage. Whatever you want to do, let it come from your heart. Let it come from your heart. I don't like to do things to please people. I show my originality, the way I am. So everybody that are my friends, they are just accepting me the way I am, because I don't know how to pretend. That's my problem. So there's no point. That one is not kissing. When we kiss publicly and in the house is something else, that one is something bad. And it's true, it's happening. My oga is on point. It is happening. But we are saying it's not good. It's not good. Let me read Sister Tony. Yes, so upbringing and orientation. But it doesn't mean the man doesn't love you. Once you know he doesn't like the public kissing, respect it for him. But please, bombard him with kisses when he's in the comfortable zone. Otherwise, you can introduce it to him lovely. Slowly and with patience, he will surely come by. And one day he will try it too. And that will break the habit. Like, it's an habit. We don't see our parents doing it. I told you are right. We don't see them doing it, so we thought it's normal. But on a normal day, it spices our marriage. It spices our relationship. It spices, it's giving flavors. So it's good. It's not something bad. But because it's understanding, we don't see people doing it. So we see that gone are the day that they don't even want to talk about sex, especially in church. We try to hide that part of the life, thinking it's not going to happen. But unfortunately, it's part of us. It is in us. We want to be pampered. We want to be loved. So let's take Sister Tonia's advice and try to do it bit by bit. Talk to your husband. And if it's not even coming for, that doesn't mean the man doesn't love you. I'm telling you, some men are just so local. And some women, like my Oga said, some women too are local. But let's try to introduce it. The way we introduce new things to our marriage, let's try to introduce it. It works so well. The Lord will help us. And my Oga's comment as well. Please, no public display when you cannot perform well in the house. It's not good. Charity begins at home. So don't come and show us flashy thing. We don't even want to see you. Kissing is not for people around you to see. It's for you to show, to see that you love your wife, that you do it unconsciously. It should be part and parcel of you. But when you are doing it to show off, that one is not romantic. It's not kissing. It's for showing off. The Lord will help us. If you marry, especially people from Ilesha, my village, especially our Oshun, especially, don't let me expand it. Please take us as we are. We will change. We are planning to change, and we shall change. It's I change, and it shall be well. Thank you so much. I don't know. I can use 1 hour. I was so scared when they put me on nothing, but God no shame us. Thank you, everybody. Eshe, thank you so much for making me proud. I will come and tell you my mark next week. I will tell you if I do well next week. And some questions that I've not answered, please, I will go to it. I want my Ogas to answer it. So it's not something I want to answer on my own. I would send it to the panel. They will deal with it next week. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Elizabeth Shem. Thank you, Owen Slim. Thank you, my Oga. Thank you, Sister Tony. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, my sister and my friend. My sister and my friend, Ada Opeyemi Abimbola. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. I'm so proud of everyone that make me proud tonight. Thank you so much. God bless you. We will definitely, I'm not the only one coming next week. We will definitely come next week. And obviously, maybe they will be the one to tell you what our score is. I love you. Thank you for making me proud. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you 10,000 times. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. God bless you so much. Until we come your way next week, please tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell people about this program, please. Let people learn. We are not an island of knowledge. We too, we are learning every day. Please tell people. The Lord will bless us in Jesus' name. Bye. See you next week. I love you. Thank you. Bye.
Can you see the King of Glory is here? I can feel it. The King of Glory. Hey, I can feel it.
I can feel
The
it.
King of Glory.
The King
Lift your hands. Can you feel it? Can you?